So my life before Jesus, I was raised in a religious home. My mom was Jehovah's Witness. My dad wasn't. He was what I would call a cultural Catholic. Unfortunately, he was also an alcoholic, physically, mentally, verbally abusive. And in the process, I ended up growing resentment towards my dad and anger towards my dad as well, and my mom. And in doing so, I ended up hanging around the wrong crowd. By the age of 13, I became a member of the Latin Kings. By the age of 14, I got kicked out of high school. By the age of 16, I left my parents' house. I no longer was able to stand the abuse and all of that was happening. I left. Fast forward to the age of 18, 19, I get my daughter's mother pregnant, and what's supposed to be the most happiest moments of my life, tragedy came into our lives. My aunt passed away, and the only reason why it shifted the way I've moved in that time was because she was like my mom. She was the one who defended me when my mom didn't. So when she passed, I got very bitter and angry at God, and began to curse at him, and began to have this conversation with him to where I ended up calling him a deadbeat dad. And I told him in that moment that I will never pursue him. I will never talk to him. I will never pray to him again. Fast forward, and unfortunately, I ended up becoming more like my dad. I ended up picking the habit of drinking. How he used to be, I ended up becoming. I ended up becoming abusive towards my daughter's mother, physically, mentally, and verbally as well. The process of my drinking, I ended up picking up another habit of cocaine. Fast forward, I am going in and out of jail. I'm getting into a lot of trouble. I moved to California, come back from California because my daughter needed me. And I meet my wife, my girlfriend at the time. I meet her, an amazing woman of God who showed me Jesus without preaching to me. And it was very strategic because we had some conversations about me not wanting to know about God, me not wanting to know about none of that. I declare myself to be an atheist by that time, and she respected my wishes. But there was something about her that intrigued me that I couldn't understand, how she would show me this love. So I would compare her with my ex-girlfriends or my daughter's mother, and I said something, what's going on there? Why are you act this way? And then she opened up a lot more with me and letting me know that it's because my love for Jesus Christ, and I want to show you who he is through the way I walk. She helped me out a lot. She went in there and tried to help me with my alcoholism. She tried to control my drinking and stuff like that, and in hope that I would stop drinking gradually. And unfortunately, it didn't work. None of it worked. I would sneak out and go drinking. She was at this point like kind of tired of what was happening, and she decided to almost give me an ultimatum in a sense. And I decided to then if I'm gonna do this, I need to actually do it my way. So she gave me a Bible thinking that I was going to, read the Bible. And I did read it. I started reading it. But my idea was, I knew that religion modified behavior. I knew that religion did something inside. And the only religion I knew was the Jehovah's Witness. So as I grabbed this Bible, I said to myself, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this book and I'm going to convert her to become a Jehovah's Witness. And as I started reading it, the pages just became alive. There's a scripture in John where it says, ask me for anything in my name and I will do it. And that's exactly what I did. I remember praying this prayer at night, and I said, God, if you can take away my alcohol addiction and my cocaine addiction, I will serve you for the rest of my life. I woke up with no desire to drink, no desire to do drugs, to the point that I didn't realize all of this till like 7 o'clock at night. And when I realized it, I just got on my knees and I said, God, I will serve you for the rest of my life. And at this point, I already knew, at this moment, I already knew that Jehovah's Witness was out the window, because they don't believe in healing, they don't believe in miracles, they don't believe in none of this. And God literally did a miracle in me. He basically just said to me, I need you to share what just happened to you. And I've been able to share this with other people, strangers, family members, loved ones. And that has been something that I have been passionate about. The only way I was able to get myself out of all of that was because I met Jesus Christ.